Master your personal cash flow, brought to you by ABC on behalf of Business Optimizer. This product has been developed to assist in improving your financial knowledge because by mastering your cash flow, you can increase your potential financial success by a whopping 80%. I'm going to give you a very brief overview of my financial plan. Business Optimizer have utilized Excel as it is widely used, and all you need to do is enter data into the cells and the program does the rest. First, enter your name. Then choose the month and year you have your figures for. The end of a financial year is a very good place to start. There are 4 red tabs which relate to 4 spreadsheets into which you enter your data. This will populate the balance sheet and the charts. We're going to start with My Assets. Click on the red button and the auto-fit columns makes the spreadsheet flicker as they populate it. On this spreadsheet, we enter in our primary residence, any arts and artifacts we may have, our value of our furniture, and our motor vehicles, and then any other assets which we need to record. And we put in our growth rate and the opening values. You will see that the first year is shown in detail, so we have each month individually, with a total at the end for year 1, and then year 2, 3, 4, and 5. If we dispose of an asset in one of those years, we enter it in there. Having completed the inputting in My Assets, we go back to the main menu. The next one to look at is My Investments, and we click on the red button and the auto-fit flickers. In My Investments, we enter any investment properties, so these are not the ones we live in. If you have residential or commercial properties, shares you may have, unit trusts, interest-bearing instruments such as money market accounts, endowment policies, pension funds or provident fund, and your totals. And in any of these categories, we can enter another line by clicking More, which will give you the opportunity to enter in further data. And when you've completed it, we go back to the menu. Next, we come to My Debt. Having bought the assets, we now need to record what we still owe. So this is where you will enter in your bonds. Now you'll see this flickering goes on for a very long time in My Debt, and this is because all 5 years show in detail. Here we have year 3, March, April, May, and in this instance it's 2012. So we enter in our bonds, our motor vehicle installments that need paying, any personal loans we might have, credit cards, other loans and store cards, staff loans, and it totals it at the bottom. Once everything is in, we go back to the menu. The final inputting sheet is My Income and Expenses. We click on the red button and it flickers. Here you will enter your salary, either as a cost to company in total or break it down. We have our deductions, the passive income you might obtain, rental income from those investment properties, retirement annuities, etc. And then we have our expenses, bond repayments. That has been brought through from the previous spreadsheet. Any other expenses relating to our accommodation and properties, our vehicle expenses, and miscellaneous expenses, and include as much information as you can. The more accurately you fill in your detail in your initial inputting, the more accurate your projections will be. Having completed that, we go back to the menu. So we have filled in My Assets, My Investments, My Debt, and the income and expenses. And this leaves the balance sheet. And here you fill in your cash on hand and in your bank. And everything else has been pre-populated via the other inputting that you did. So you will get your results for your 5 years. We go back to the menu and you can have a look at the charts, which will show you your bank balance, there dipped into overdraft, and how the net worth has grown for your first year in detail, year 2, 3, 4, and 5. and back to the menu. Thank you for joining ABC Training and Business Optimizer.